David Starr and the Magic Heart Power ebook reading. I'm coming on live to read my new ebook for children called Magic Heart Power. And it's really getting the children to believe and connect to all of these magical realms and all these amazing guides and protectors that are truly there and bring more love into the world. This book means a lot to me. A lot of the stories in the book I've channeled that actually do happen in the magical realms, and some things I just know, of course. And so I just put it all together in a beautiful way because there's so many children that are being born now that are very, very special. They're coming from the highest realms of the universe. And no one's teaching them about the magical realms, about love power, and this is what they're here to do. They're here to shift the whole paradigm. Their frequencies alone are doing that. And so everything that was manipulated in history and the academics takes away this magic. And so I wanted to bring this magic back into the world in a way that is love based, empowerment, that provides some joy. And so I'm just going to read the ebook to you. And if you go to my Facebook profile, which is facebook.com/I am David Starr, all one word, you too can download the ebook and read it to your children. And so it's a wonderful story for everybody. And that's why I'm coming online to read it now. And so I'm going to click on it here. And of course, it's dedicated to all the children who still believe. So the chapter one is Alfred's Awakening. Alfred was no ordinary boy. From the time he was little, he felt different. Sound familiar? He didn't understand why other children would argue or fight, why some would be mean, or why anyone would want to hurt another. He noticed things adults didn't, like when a child was left out, or when someone's smile was hiding sadness. He often wondered why the world had so much suffering, why some had no homes, why others had no food, and why there couldn't be more peace. And in his heart, Alfred knew the world was meant to be better, kinder, more magical. One evening, while lying on the soft grass beneath a star-filled sky, he whispered a wish into the wind. Please, he said to the stars, bring peace to the world, and please let something magical happen, something that will help me make the world the way it is meant to be. That night, Alfred had a dream, so vivid it felt more like a memory. A gentle, golden light surrounded him, and from within it came a voice, soft and angelic. Alfred, it said, you are special. You are one of the rainbow children. You come from the most precious place in the universe, and you have been sent to help change the world. He paused and then asked, what are the rainbow children? The voice replied with warmth, the rainbow children are the souls of light sent from the highest realms. They come to earth to bring love, to awaken unity and peace, and to help remember the light they hold within. Alfred felt his heart flutter with wonder. But how could I do that? The voice continued, tomorrow your answer will come. When Alfred awoke, the dream still clung to his heart like stardust. Who was the voice? Was it real? Or was it just my imagination? He didn't know, but he felt something new inside, a quiet hum, a shimmering hope, and a sense that something extraordinary was about to happen. A morning sunlight poured through his window. He sat up in bed and noticed something unusual. A swirl of golden light shimmering outside, dancing just beyond the glass. Drawn to its beauty, Alfred climbed out of bed and tiptoed across the room. He opened the window slowly, the breeze warm and full of wonder. With a deep breath and a hopeful heart, Alfred climbed out of the window and onto the soft grass below. Before he could respond, a swirl of light opened before him, revealing a secret passage in the tree at the edge of the yard. A soft breeze pulled him in, and he stepped forward, not knowing where it would lead, but trusting his heart. Chapter 2, The Fairy Forest. As Alfred stepped through the portal, a tiny fairy zoomed toward him. Hold still, she chirped. She sprinkled shimmering dust on him and helped him sparkling position in a crystal acorn, or handed him a sparkling potion in a crystal acorn. Drink this. You'll need to be our size. Alfred sipped the potion, and in an instant he shrunk down to fairy size. The fairy forest sparkled with rainbow-colored trees, glowing mushrooms, and flying butterflies made of light. He climbed onto a vine to explore, but slipped. Luckily, a fairy named Bella swooped in and caught him mid-fall. You'll need wings to get around, she laughed, handing him a leaf with magical runes. Alfred soared with the fairies, rode on dragonflies, and even helped them gather light nectar to keep their forest glowing. They showed him how to use his heart energy to create music that healed tired plants. Then Bella floated close and whispered, what you're feeling, Alfred, is magic heart power, but it can't fully blossom unless the children of Earth believe too. Yes, this means you, dear child, you the one who is reading magic heart power, must believe too. It's the only way to save the Earth. Bella guided Alfred to another glowing path within the fairy forest that led to the hidden bee kingdom. Nestled inside a giant rainbow blossom, golden hives hung from the tree, and the air buzzed with sweet harmony. Queen Beatrice welcomed Alfred and introduced him to the hive's sacred wisdom. The bees showed Alfred how they use heart power to make golden bubbles that carry messages of love to the world. Their wings buzzed with a vibration of love so pure it opened the flowers as they flew, drawing out their sweet nectar during pollination and leaving behind joy in every blossom. Alfred learned to focus his heart and blow bubbles of his own. Imagine that, sending bubbles of love to everybody. It's beautiful. With a giggle, the bees gently guided Alfred onto a golden flower that began to rise into the air, lifted by a spiral of humming bee wings and shimmering pollen light. He soared over flower valleys and glittering lakes. As he floated through the skies, Alfred noticed dark clouds forming below, a sadness spreading in the world. With the help of the bees, he popped golden bubble heart bubbles, which raised shimmering love down below, clearing the skies. The bees showed Alfred how they use heart power to make golden bubbles that carry messages of love to the world. Alfred learned to focus his heart and blow bubbles of his own. But we need more love bubbles, Bella whispered. Tell the children they must believe in the magic too. Their beliefs help Alfred fly higher and keep the bubbles glowing. Chapter 3, The Elf Mountain Adventures. This one was a fun one to channel, specifically about this contest that the elves have every year of these tree climbing contests. It's like a huge thing in the elf realm. Next, Alfred journeyed up winding crystal steps to the Elven Mountains. The elves greeted him with bows and smiles. Tall, radiant beings with pointed ears, they invited Alfred to learn about flying bugs who guarded their lands. Each elf controlled a bug kingdom, and Alfred was to meet the leaders. While Alfred and Eldon walked the crystal terraces, a flash zipped past. Eldon, who's the elf, gasped, pointing to a tiny streak of silver and gold. Zuzu, he called. That little fly has wandered off again. His absence always causes disharmony in the elven light grid. Alfred was curious. Why would he leave? Eldon looked thoughtful. Zuzu is sensitive to the energy of Earth's children. When their hearts grow dim and they stop believing in their magic, Zuzu feels it. He gets sad and loses his way. Together they followed the glowing trail left behind by Zuzu. They found him resting on a petal, his tiny wings drooping. Zuzu, Alfred said gently, the children of Earth still have magic in them. They just forgot, but we're here to remind them. Zuzu looked up. But how? Alfred closed his eyes and placed a hand on his heart. If the children reading this story believe they have magic heart power and picture their hearts glowing golden, they will lift the love on earth, and you will feel it too. So now, dear children, reading, pause for a moment and place your hand on your heart and feel it glowing golden. Know your magic is real. As this belief ripped through the pages, Zuzu perked up, buzzing joyfully once again. The harmony returned to the elven realm, and light codes danced across the sky. Before Alfred's time in the Alvin Mountains came to an end, Eldon turned to him with a twinkle in his eyes. Come, there's one more thing you must see, he said, leading Alfred to a grove of shimmering crystal leaf trees. They emerged into a clearing filled with music and laughter. The elves had gathered beneath the tallest tree in their realm. Its the golden bark peeled gently, and its leaves sparkled with flecks of heart light. A carved sign read, "The annual Golden Heart Tree Climbing Competition." Now, this is real in the Alvin Kingdom, just so you know. The winner receives the Crystal Leaf Trophy, Eldon said, but it's not just a race, it's a test of love and lightness. Alfred's heart fluttered. Can I join? Of course, Eldon nodded. Every heart brave enough to love is welcome. After approached a smiling young elf with bright green eyes and sash made of flower silk. Are you the champion? He asked. The elf bowed. Leora, I won last year. What's your secret? Alfred asked earnestly. She leaned close and whispered, It's not about climbing fast. It's about loving the tree. The more you love it, the more the leaves trust you. They feel your heart. When you send them love, they give you magic energy to rise. And this is a true thing. The relationship with trees and the love, it enhances life completely. Soon the race began, and elves took off dazzling flashes of motion, leaping and swinging from glowing branches. Alfred began slowly, struggling with his grip. He watched the others disappear into the canopy above, but then he remembered Leora's words. He placed his hand on the bark. Thank you, tree, he whispered. I love you. I feel your magic. Then a warm tingle moved through his arms. The leaves above twinkled, bending gently, inviting him upward. He climbed again, stronger now, faster, lighter than he looked up at the sky. If the children reading this believe in their magic heart power, I know I can even go higher. He closed his eyes and sent love to every reader. And yes, that means you. And in return, he felt a surge of love, belief, and golden light rushing back. A heart shaped burst of golden glow shimmered from his chest. The branches lifted him. The tree itself began to hum. In a final sweep of motion and magic, Alfred reached the highest leaf just as it opened like a blooming star. Cheers erupted below. The elves played flutes of crystals and beat leaf drums in celebration. Lanterns floated in the air. Blossoms bloomed in the spiral patterns of the ground. Leora hugged him and placed the crystal trophy in his hands. You climbed with your heart, Alfred, she said, and the children's reading, they climbed with you. Eldon raised his hands and declared, Let this day be remembered as the day heart magic lifted us all. The elves gifted Alfred a glowing leaf that could summon help in times of need. Eldon turned to the sky and said, Only the children of Earth can truly activate the ancient light codes. Yes, you child reading magic heart power, you must believe. When you believe, the codes will come forth from the elven kingdoms to Earth, lifting up all hearts in their magic. Could not be a realm without the Dragon Realm. Chapter 4, The Dragon Realm Discovery. At the edge of the sky, a rainbow cracked open in space. Alfred felt the wind change and a shimmering current pull him forward. Just then, a mighty dragon with rainbow scales and golden eyes soared down from above. His name was Jasper. Jasper bowed to Alfred. I've been waiting for your heart to awaken, he said. He wrapped his tail around him gently and lifted him to his back. As they soared upward, Alfred held tightly and shouted through the wind, I didn't know dragons were real. Jasper's voice rumbled with a warm laugh. Dragons have always been real. We are the protectors of humanity. Every human has a dragon watching over them, and I am your dragon. Alfred blinked in awe. What do dragons do? We carry souls from one universe to the next, Jasper replied. We help guide humans when they are lost. We are the heart guardians working with the angels to lift them when they are low. You can call on us anytime and we will lift you up. Together, they ascended into the stars, flying beyond constellations, past time and space. All the dragon riders out there will appreciate this one. As they glided through the cosmic skies, Jasper's voice deepened. Alfred, it's time to awaken the dragon protectors in every child on Earth. Alfred sat up straighter, but how do we do that? Jasper smiled. It begins with the child reading this very story. Yes, you. You place your hand on your heart and say, I call in my dragon heart guardian to awaken in me to grow my magic heart power and earth magic. Jasper continued, when each child does this, their dragon guardian stirs, and together we rise. It is through the belief and calling that we dragons return to help lift the earth into love. And a pulse of golden light rippled through the stars as the dragons were already beginning to wake. At that moment, the dragons awakened, and Jasper took Alfred to the ancient sky realms, where his divine spark lit up like a star. He saw visions of himself helping others, teaching love, and guiding children. Jasper explained that Alfred had always been a light bringer, and now he was ready to return with his remembrance. But then Jasper turned and looked toward you, the reader. Alfred cannot bring this light alone, but if you believe, your dragons will bring you to your divine spark and help activate your golden heart. The more you believe, the stronger the magic heart power grows and the earth will shine. We have to complete with angels, right? That's got to be the Angel Rainbow Temple. The angelic rainbow temple. Descending from the stars, Alfred entered a glowing cloud filled with angelic music. A golden temple stood in the center, pulsing with rainbow light. Angels of every hue, pink, violet, sapphire, emerald, gathered to greet him. As Alfred stepped forward, a radiant angel with soft white wings and shimmering rose gold light floated toward him. Her voice was as gentle as moonlight. Hello, Alfred. I been with you all along. My name is Seraphina, your guardian angel. Alfred's eyes widened. You're my angel? Seraphina smiled. Yes, every child has a guardian angels. We are the ones who whisper dreams into your hearts, who guide you to your magic soul life, who lead you toward love and help you find your greatest joy. When things go wrong, we're there to hold your heart and help you heal. She walked beside him through columns of light as choirs of angels began to sing. We angels sing to the children of earth each day, hoping they'll hear the song in their hearts. Each child has a choir singing just for them, but many have forgotten how to listen. They must believe again. Alfred looked around at the glowing faces. What happens if they do believe? Seraphina touched his heart. Then we came down to help. We've been waiting patiently, lovingly. We angels bring best friends together when both souls are ready for adventure. We light the path to their dreams and whisper reminders of who they truly are. But belief opens the door. A soft golden light swept through the temple and more angels gathered. So now, Seraphina said, we ask the child reading this story, yes, you, to place your hand on your heart and call to us. Say, I believe in angels. I welcome you into my heart and life. Guide me in my soul, magic, and dreams. Together, Seraphina, Alfred, and the entire guardian angel collective watched as beams of light stretched down towards earth. With your belief, we can sing louder, fly closer, and fill the world with love that's been waiting to arrive. Seraphina said with a tear of joy in her eye. Each angel placed a symbol of light into Alfred's hands, pink for compassion, blue for truth, gold for divinity. The melody swelled with love, and Alfred's heart opened even more, glowing with a brilliance the angels had long known was inside him. He now sent light from his hands, healing animals and soothing other sadness. The angel of the pink ray, Francesca, kissed his forehead and told him, your heart is now ready to guide others. But remember, Alfred, the children reading hold the key. If they believe, they become light bringers too. Now we bring this all back to earth at the end. And it really comes back when it comes from the heart into the hearts with the children who are reading this. Alfred returned through the golden portal to his garden, but nothing looked the same. Everything shimmered. He could feel the energy of earth. Flowers sparkled. His hands glowed. He saw children at school, but their hands were dim. Then Jasper appeared in the sky, wings wide and shimmering. "It's time," he said. Alfred climbed onto Jasper's back, and together they soared above the clouds. One by one, golden dragons appeared, each carrying a child. These were the children who had believed. Their hearts glowed, and the sky pulsed with light. "Now we fly," Jasper said, "to bring the magic heart power to the world." They flew over jungles where monkeys leapt with joy and parrots squawked in celebration. A tiger looked up, eyes glowing, and nodded to Alfred. "We've waited for this," the tiger said. "The earth remembers." In the forest below, elves rode on stags, weaving trails of light through the trees. Fairies zipped from flower to flower, sending sparkles into the wind. The animals of the land began to glow as the magic heart power touched them. Even the trees shimmered, leaves singing with joy. And they soared to the oceans where dolphins leapt into the air. "We feel it," sang one dolphin. "The children believe again." Waves sparkled as fish danced in spirals of color, sending the love to coral reefs in the deep sea. Whales began to sing a new song out of unity and joy. The angels flew alongside them now, great wings spreading waves of light across the skies. Seraphina called, "Children of earth, your hearts are the key. Your belief unlocks the harmony of every realm." Golden heart bubbles formed in the sky, floating gently to every child on earth. As they popped, they awakened joy and remembrance. Children everywhere began to smile. They could feel their dragons, their angels, their soul magic. Back in the sky, Alfred looked around. All the realms had visited. Every fairy, elf, bee, dragon, angel, and glowing animal were working together. "The time has come," Jasper said. "Together we lift the world." And so they did, together with the reader. Yes, you, believing with all your heart. Earth was filled with a golden light. Now it is time for the children to believe again, to feel their magic and awaken their hearts. And now it's your turn. The magic heart power doesn't end with Alfred. It begins again with you. All you have to do is believe. All right. And that is my ebook called Magic Heart Power. You can get it free, your copy. Just come to my Facebook page, download it. I think the more and more that we spread this love and joy around with the children, that their great love is just going to lift everything up. And I really do believe this is going to strike a knowing with these children who are the rainbow children and the special children who did come here to Earth to shift the planet. And I believe that this is the magic that the children need right now as the frequency of the planet is raising. So I'm glad to do my part and bring this forward. It's a free ebook, spreading the love out there. Thank you all for tuning in and sending you all my love and gratitude.